Fhs Season Tickets.
Welcome back to another episode of FHS Season Tickets. I'm Michael.
And I'm Nick. And today we're going to be getting to all the favorite sports, everything you want to hear, ranging from college football, favorite sports, all the goodies. But now we're going to get into the football program. Going on the road against Columbia. It's a really rainy day
Tonight.
right now. Yeah, tonight. Really rainy day. It's going to be a rough and tough game, and my cameraman is doing something ridiculous with his headset. But anyways, it's going to be a ridiculous game. Condition-wise, Columbia has a really good record. They're 6-2, and Fairview has a 3-5 record.
3-0 in conference. So playing for a conference title. It's
different. So different sides. Yeah, playing for a conference title. If we can just rough and tough this one, they're definitely thinking we easily have this. So if we can slip
last
underneath
year,
them,
49-0. Now we're the sleepers. We're going to come in.
Yeah, so if we can
hopefully
just
surprise them.
Yeah, surprise them. That'd be awesome. Mike, what's going on with the volleyball program?
Yeah, the volleyball has their playoff game against Bay on Saturday at Holy Name High School. So
Mike,
good luck to them.
Not at Bay.
I'm thinking volleyball.
That's like
That's something that annoys me about the volleyball playoffs, because they have the playoffs at one set location instead of like letting the home teams play.
Mm-hmm.
I find it kind of dumb, but that's just my opinion. Nick, I heard the cross country team has their district meet.
Well, yeah, you heard right. The cross country has their district meet at LCC, and it's going to be a rough one. The boys might come out with it. They have to go up against the likes of Holy Name and
River, Bay.
Bay, those type of schools. But our
Buckeye,
team, like we've
Fire
said,
Islands.
we've already beaten
Yeah,
them, but
we're
hopefully
better
we
than
can
them.
extend that. But anyways, like we've said, our team's really good. Hopefully we have a ridiculous day and the other guys just don't have the type of day. Then we could be looking at district champions. The girls doesn't have the same type of outlook, but could have a quality day. Ellie Kaufman, again, could do really well in districts.
Yeah, could qualify for regionals as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Girls as a team probably not looking like they're very likely. And also the final thing is the boys soccer has a home playoff game against Buckeye on Saturday as well, so hopefully they can advance and move on to play most likely Bay in the district semifinal. Now we're going to go into college football. Only 3 ranked versus ranked matchups this week, all from the SEC West. Starting off, Alabama versus Texas A&M. Alabama at home. Don't think they have any trouble. Nick, who do you have?
Alabama.
Peplin.
I don't know. I picked the Aggies all year. I might have to pick them for the offside just because I've been picking them all year and they've been coming.
Coming through for you?
Yeah, they've been coming through for me.
Hey, I need to clarify. I'm not the type of dude to not give explanations on my picks, but the only explanation I ever have to give when it's Alabama versus any other team other than Ohio State or just Ohio State is Alabama. That's the only explanation.
Is Myles Garrett playing?
Myles Garrett
he's probable.
Is probable, but
if he's playing, I'm taking Texas A&M. But if he's not, I'm taking the Bama all day because Myles Garrett's like, dude, he's their key piece to their defense.
You have a man crush on Myles Garrett.
Dude, I do. If the Browns draft him, best believe I'm the first person buying a Myles Garrett.
Best believe. Yeah, next game we're going to be having a matchup between Auburn and Arkansas. 2 teams I like. Auburn, I like Gus Malzahn still, even though he's had 2 down years in a row, you could argue.
Yeah.
I like Arkansas a lot. Brett Bielema's a really good coach in my opinion. I like what he's been able to do at Arkansas. I'm thinking Arkansas is going to win. I think they're going to keep up their strong pace. Really, who are their 2 losses to again?
Alabama and Texas
A&M. So if you look at it, those are 2 losses, yes, but against 2 teams that I believe are at the top of the SEC. So I'm picking Arkansas in this one. Christian, who you got?
I'm with you. I got Arkansas. They have 2 losses, but then again, they're against the best 2 SEC teams.
Yeah.
And that's were they close? Weren't they kind of close?
Not Alabama. Alabama was 19, Texas A&M was 14.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm going to go with Auburn. Their 2 losses, Clemson and Texas A&M. So it seems like Texas A&M just having a great year, beating a lot of good teams. Also Tennessee. They're at home. They're a 10-point favorite, which is a bit interesting. Would expect it to be a lot lower. So I took Arkansas against the spread, but I do think Auburn wins straight up at home against Arkansas. I think that Auburn's having a really solid year. I think they're a little bit underrated.
Next we got is LSU versus Ole Miss. I got LSU. They've been underperforming, and I think this is another game where they'll take a win. And, yeah, what do you got?
Yeah, I have LSU. I like the talent they have on that team. I like Ed Orgeron as a coach. I really like what he's able to do being the interim coach. I just feel bad because he'll never get that in a big program. I don't believe he'll ever get that head coaching job. I don't think he's keeping it this year, even if he went they want the big pick. They want to go after Tom Herman. They want to go after those type of coaches. Ed Orgeron won't just get that guy, but he does a fantastic job as the interim coach, pumping up the players to a season that looks lost. He'll be able to what?
Well, just keep going.
He'll be able to Ed Orgeron will be able to right the ship. I feel like this year for LSU, at least get them to where 75% of what they were supposed to do this year. They still have Leonard Fournette in that. They still have a lot of talent on the defense like they usually do. I think this season isn't completely lost. I'm picking them.
Is Leonard Fournette playing this game, or is he still injured?
I think he might be returning. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to make the final pick. I'm going to go with LSU at home. I think their defense wreaks havoc on Ole Miss's offensive line. Don't think they're going to be able to compete. And also in the trenches down low, I think LSU is able to run the ball regardless of which running back is playing Leonard Fournette or their backup. I think LSU is a much more physical team, and really the only advantage that Ole Miss has is on the outside throwing the ball deep, and I don't think that's going to be able to beat LSU for 60 minutes.
Their backup running back's actually, he's pretty solid.
Yeah, I think he was a 5-star recruit, so it's not like he's a bum.
Right.
LSU's backup running back.
Oh, gosh.
And now we're going to jump into the NFL predictions. First game up, Monday Night Football, Broncos against Houston Texans. I got the Broncos. I've been picking them all year again. Texans, I mean, I like them. I like with J.J. Watt out, Jadeveon Clowney is definitely proving up to the hype he was drafted for and shutting that bust label. But I think the Broncos is coming off some devastating losses, especially one I had them. They were supposed to just crush Atlanta, and they just got smoked. With Trevor Siemian coming back, I think they just bounce back, and this is going to be a good game or a good win from. Who do you got, Nick?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's Broncos too. I don't trust Brock Osweiler against.
I completely forgot about him because he's done nothing with his $72 million contract.
So I'm saying I don't trust Brock against this Denver defense. That's really what it comes down to. J.J. Watt being out really affects this game too. So I think Broncos are going to come back with a vengeance. Also, Denver players, a couple Denver players on the defensive side have been talking smack about Brock Osweiler. I think they're going to be revved up.
They said they want to kill him.
Yeah, I think they're going to be revved up for this game. Mike, what do you think?
I have the Broncos as well. They played last week on Thursday Night Football, lost to the Chargers, have a little bit more rest and probably a little bit more motivated, coming off 2 straight defeats and also playing their old quarterback. And I also think Denver's a better team at home. I think this is a pretty easy one, Denver all the way.
Now we're going to get into a Sunday Night Football matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and Arizona Cardinals. Both these teams have been playing really well. I think Seahawks, though, are going to get this W. I love their defense every year. It still it has not changed. Richard Sherman's still there. The secondary depth they just have is really good. Defense tremendous. I like defense this year, especially in the NFL. Due to quarterback's offense not playing up to par, I'm thinking that it's a Seahawks win all the way. Chrissy, who do you got?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with the Seahawks though. Jimmy Graham, he's been a weapon for him recently. He's had 100 yards these past 4 games or something like that. And last game he almost hit that mark again.
Yeah.
But I just like them a lot, and I think Russell Wilson's is gonna have a big game. He's gonna have to be running for his life though against Chandler Jones and all those big boys, Calais Campbell.
Yeah.
And yeah, what do you got, Mike?
I'm going to go with the Seahawks as well, make it 3 for 3. Should be a really entertaining game, really the first Sunday Night Football game that's really marquee matchup between two
Yeah.
great teams. Arizona's not playing that well. They're only at 3-3. Seattle at 4-1 now,
They just
having
came
a
off
great
like
year.
2 wins though, so
Yeah, the Cardinals have righted the ship after a very slow start. So
Yeah.
two teams playing good football right now. And I think that Seattle does get a very close victory. Should be a hard-fought game. Now we're going to go into the final game of the week. A much worse matchup because of an injury to Ben Roethlisberger.
Mhm.
Patriots taking on the Steelers. I've got the Patriots all the way. Landry Jones versus Tom Brady. That's all I need to know. Give me
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Patriots for sure. Similar to the reasons Mike has. Steelers haven't been playing up to par. They have Landry Jones as the starting quarterback, although he did do good with Oklahoma. He's not going to do good against the Patriots defense. And I'm thinking that the Patriots, again, these two programs, like I usually say, are like, I usually pick the program because that's how it really works in the NFL. But these two programs have proven to be good. Both have historically been good, but Patriots are just on another level compared to every other franchise in the NFL. I'm thinking Patriots are going to win. Tom Brady again is there. Christian, who do you got?
I don't like Roger Goodell's decision of suspending Tom Brady because it's just gonna piss him off.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna unleash it on the whole league, and it's not fun to watch Tom Brady keep just winning every game. In this game, he's just gonna take another W. He's just gonna torch the Steelers secondary, who I don't know who is even on their secondary. And
Yeah.
Landry Jones against Tom Brady, please. I'll take Tom Brady any day over him.
Yeah.
One thing you have to mention, Nick made a good point about the Steelers system. Since Big Ben was drafted with backup quarterback, Pittsburgh is actually 8-7, which is a pretty remarkable record considering that they have backup quarterbacks and Big Ben is so good. So
Oh,
even
that's
with
predicated on the
backup
defense. Back in the day, they had a dominant defense. Still a decent defense now, but back in the day,
Ryan Shazier's
man, that
back,
was
so.
yeah, man, that was a defense to watch. So that really might be where that record is coming from, though.
Yeah, but even with that, the Steelers are still able to win games, so it probably won't be as big of a
Yeah.
blowout as some do expect.
Yeah.
Any last words before we wrap up the show for you guys?
Nope.
No.
Nothing for you, Mike.
Shout out my
Are
Vanderbilt.
the Browns gonna get a W this weekend?
Is Notre Dame gonna go 500? I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening, man.
Before we go, Vandy looking to advance to 500. Got their homecoming game.
If
against-
Vanderbilt goes 500 and Notre Dame doesn't, I'm leaving the show. I'm leaving the show. I cannot deal with that.
You heard it here first.
My heart cannot take that.
So
My
if
heart
Vandy
cannot-
goes to a bowl game and Notre Dame doesn't,
Vanderbilt,
you'll quit
a
the
bowl
show?
game.
You'll
A
quit
New
the
Year's
show.
6 bowl game.
No, just a bowl game.
No,
This
it
is-
has to be a
it's
New
a-
Year's.
this is a new
okay,
time. This is
new,
a new time.
Okay, Notre Dame will go to a New Year's 6 bowl game before Vanderbilt does.
Well, obviously.
That's all I gotta hear.
This is a new age of time, Nick.
Yeah, but Vandy
No,
will go to a
Notre
bowl game.
Dame's
Vandy-
Okay, Vanderbilt
Vandy
always
might
goes to a
go
bowl
to a
game
bowl
because
game.
they just get overrated because they're the SEC.
No,
even
you have
for
to have
how
at
bad
least
they
6
are.
wins.
Okay, yeah.
If Vandy gets 6 wins, Notre Dame doesn't. What are you gonna do?
Dude, that's happening. Like, that's going to happen.
I mean, Nick's.
Or I don't know if
Nick
Vanderbilt will
just
get
said he's
6,
gonna
but
leave,
it's
FHS
2 and
season
5.
tickets,
No,
so-
I'll leave that particular show. I'll flip the table and just be out of here, like Stephen A. Smith style. Don't you ever get that twisted.
No, you gotta get with the attitude, the Stephen A. Smith attitude.
Well, that was an interesting way to wrap up the show. Now we'll wrap it up for this episode of FHS Season Tickets. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more season ticket videos.